Hey everyone, here for Stevie J and Jocelyn season 1, episode 7. Let's get right into it. So Stevie meets up with his buddy Tony De Niro, his buddy and business partner, and Stevie still feels some kind of way because Jocelyn snubbed him and his family. He feels hurt because he's like, not only did you snub me and my kids, you snubbed my mother. Ooh, sorry. You snubbed my mother, who I'm just getting into having a good relationship with again. So you know, Tony is basically telling him, well, you need to talk to her. Like, why do you think she feels the way that she feels and whatnot? He's like, well, nobody will mess with Jocelyn if he doesn't mess with Jocelyn. So he basically feels like Jocelyn, like, she may think she's gotten far, but without Stevie, she's not going to go anywhere else. That's basically what I took from it. So next scene, it goes to Jocelyn. She's training, running up the steps and everything. And she's doing her vocal exercises, her like red leather, yellow leather. Like, she's doing her vocal techniques and whatnot to prepare for the audition. But the one thing I didn't like about this scene with Jocelyn is that, and what I don't like about Jocelyn, period, is that she's not really, she's mainly for herself. Like, she doesn't give props where props is due. Like, the whole time she's like, all them other bitches that's gonna be in the audition ain't gonna have nothing on me. Y'all hoes tired and those other stuff. And it's like, why can't you just wish the other people good luck? I mean, I know, y'all are all competing for the same role, but like, really? And that's why Jocelyn doesn't really have that many friends because of how she is. Like, she's always for self. And it's like, you can't get through life just being all about yourself. That's not how it works. So, anyway, all of the kids are together minus Savannah. And Moses, who is Stevie J's dad, he's there, and they're all sitting down, and the kids notice that there's two extra chairs, and they're like, "Who the two empty chairs for?" So Stevie is like, "I don't know." So in walks Mimi and Eva, who is Stevie's beautiful youngest daughter, and we know Mimi from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So Savannah and Stevie Jr., they like Mimi better as a mother figure, and they basically saying Mimi and Jocelyn are night and day. And they've known Mimi forever because Stevie and Mimi have known each other forever. So, Mimi is like, I really appreciate Stevie. The kids are like, they appreciate him as well, so they get him a cake and whatnot, and they say how much they appreciate him. So the whole time that they're sitting there, Mimi said that she didn't even realize that Jocelyn wasn't there, and she was like, "Listen, I already know that there's something going on between these two, but I'm pretty sure Stevie's not gonna tell me until later." And I'm like, Mimi, you know it. So Stevie, Eva, and Mimi go to like circ school, and that's where they when they have the curtains hanging down and they're swinging around in it doing techniques and whatnot. So while Eva, ooh, sorry, while Eva is learning the technique, Mimi and Stevie took the time to sit and talk, and he's letting her know, like, ever since we arrived to LA, we have not been on the same terms. We haven't been living together. She feels like I don't do enough for her. And Mimi is like, well, you need to talk to her. You need to communicate with her, because if you don't, then it's just gonna get worse. So Stevie is kind of considering having Mimi move to LA or whatever. And Mimi is like, well, I have a life in Atlanta. I can't just drop everything and come out here. I have to do what I'm doing. And she's like, you being here in LA, you missing all of this with Eva. And he's like, I know. So he's like, we're just gonna work it out. So Stevie and Jocelyn finally meet up. And Jocelyn explained that she didn't want to come to church because she didn't want to fake the funk in front of his family. And she basically said that she wanted three things from Stevie: for him to be respectful, for him to honor her as a wife, and for him to be a great manager. And he said he's gonna do his best. He apologized. He's gonna do his best to do right by her, that he loves her. So they basically said they're gonna move forward from there. So now during the auditions for that time of the month, Stevie brought in Kim Harden, who was like she's a producer, I believe, for like all these other movies that was made in LA and whatnot. So at the auditions, Stevie proposes the idea for the movie to actually be shot and filmed and everything in Atlanta. So, Kim is like, that sounds like a good idea. Atlanta is like the new Black Hollywood. Let's go for it. So, Joseline said that she came in dressed as the part, looking the part. She thinks that she is a witch. So, the part of the part of the character is a witch. So, naturally, she's sitting there and she's judging the other girls. But when they showed the other girls auditioning, I thought the other girls did pretty good too. Like, there were other potential girls who could have went for that role too, who could have got that role too. So when Joseline went, mm, I liked her audition, but she was like stretching out the words too much. Like, she was like, you know, um, I'm just doing to you what you have done to women all these years. Like, she was just dragging out the script, and I'm like, okay. But after the audition, she felt that she did great, and she was like, I can't wait to do, I can't wait to start winning all the awards, like, the Golden Gloves and the Oscars. And I'm like, okay, Joseline. So, she was just becoming the character and she took over the role. And, I think Kim and Stevie basically agreed that Joseline basically has the part. So it basically ended there. So I'm going to go straight into the next one. So see you in the next video. Later.